Hello, this is Greg Allison with Green Gregs, coming to you on the 25th of February 2021. Just yesterday, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, ERCOT, announced that they were just 4 minutes and 37 seconds. 4 minutes and 37 seconds away from complete, total power grid failure in the state of Texas, to having a complete statewide blackout, total blackout, 100%. That close. That is way too close. The problems in Texas were severe. It would have been catastrophic had that happened. And they were so close to it. That's why Bill Magnuson, the CEO of ERCOT, has said, and staunchly defends his rolling brownouts, is because he said, had we not done that, we would have had that total blackout. Now, hey guys, I want to talk about this some more, but if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, bang the notification bell, and click all, because I'll keep bringing you stories about the power grid and why it's so critical and why we got to get it hardened. I'm about to go into a little bit more of that. Now, that said, also, you can support my channel by clicking my links to True Leaf Market on my videos. Right now is a good time to get your seeds. Buy seeds right now because it's planting time, coming real fast, and there's going to be a real rush on seeds. If you want to get what you want to get them now while the getting's good. All right, that said, and you're going to need stuff with, you're going to need more independent with all the stuff going on. Okay, no, this is not the Texas power grid behind me. Real quick, I'll give you a brief view of where I'm at. See if y'all can figure it out. Look at that. What is that? Would you believe that a Saturn V rocket once stood in that for a vibration test, and later the Space Shuttle Enterprise? Okay, where are you at now, Rick? Where are you at? Right over there, I don't know if you can see it, is a Redstone rocket. That's the center where they were tested, the test stand area where Von Braun used to hide at in that bunker in case those things blew up. It's close to him. And here's another little test stand right there. And that little test stand had the Saturn V S1C first stage right there. Tested when I was a kid, hole full up, stack burnt right there. And I could hear it where I grew up, 70 miles away. And that was building 4666. I guess being so close to all that hot fire and smoke, they thought it was for the devil. 4666. I kid you not. What a name for a building, right? I'm gonna make sure I get this thing scanned out. There we go. Now, let's get back into it. What they had was a failure of 356 generators fell. 356 generators fell. The total capacity of the power that was down in Texas was 48.6%. Almost half their power was down at the peak, but it almost all went down. Why? Because these companies didn't really care to take care of the people. They were just looking after their bottom line, and they always do it. Even in regulated, we're having problems with these power companies. Of course, they went unregulated in Texas, and so now we see the rates and everything else increasing. It's going crazy. They really weren't looking out for the people, and they don't. That's a problem. You know, I'm not a fan of regulation, but when it's a utility that your life depends on, maybe we need some eyeballs on it. Just saying. You know, I've been trying real hard to get the power grid hardened, and if those people in Texas had been without power, 100%, it would have been catastrophic. What's more is that if they had fried those large, high voltage, long distance power transformers, the big ones, those things weigh 200 to 400 tons apiece. They're made by South Korea, and I believe Siemens are made out of Germany and South Korea. Now, we do have some manufacturing, belongs to a South Korean company near Montgomery, Alabama now, and we're trying to diversify a little bit. But we're talking about just building, you know, grid expansion numbers, maybe a few replacements. I mean, we haven't really done any replacement of those things to speak of. All that said, when you order one of those things, it takes 18 months to get it on a loading dock. That's providing you don't have some crazy big surge demand for them. 18 months. And surge demand don't really work to just start up a whole bunch of new lines, because the people are artisans that build those things. They hand wind the coils. South Africa had tried to build some on their own. Thought they would skip some of the payments they was going to have to pay for more expensive hand wound ones that had done in the other countries, and their transformers only lasted about 3 years and they fried. Those guys know what they're doing at building them. They're custom built, but 18 months to get them on your loading dock. So if those things had burned out, Texas could have been in a world of hurt for a long time. I can't imagine a state that big being in a situation like that. That would have been awful. Fortunately, the rest of the country wouldn't have been down at that point in time. What happens if it happens to the whole country? Yeah, we're out of luck, guys. That's why we got to get our grid hardened. The corporations aren't doing what they need to do. Furthermore, it's worse. Through their National Electric Reliability Corporation on the national scale, which they look at bulk power transmission, that's all the federal government can regulate anyway, is we have a situation where there are spending millions and millions and millions of dollars lobbying to maintain the status quo against those few of us that are trying to point out the errors in the system and how this grid can go down. So we're out here doing this on a volunteer basis, and they're spending millions of dollars to fight us, guys. But we need to make our voice heard. We can do that, and I'm going to provide you more opportunities. In fact, see my videos that I did with the Command Sergeant Major Mabee. He's got a website that gives you exact directions of what to do. I've shared that, and it's been on many of my other videos. Links to that. Also, if you see some of my, I did a couple specials about some of the movies or documentaries they're trying to develop. One of them, the guy has on his website a lot of stuff about how to contact Congress. I put stuff out about contacting Congress. I'll do some more of that in the future. We got to get our grid hardened. I'm going to put a lot more stuff out there in the future on what you need to do, what you can do to do that job. But getting our grid hardened is crucial in this country. It might be okay, well, Greg, I live up in the woods and I got total grid, I'm total off grid, I'm good. No, you're not. That's one of the hordes of the city is going to come beating on your doors. And if not, these nuclear power plants around the country that spent fuel rods have about 300 times more radioactive material in them, just waiting on the lights to go out and the cooling water to quit pumping on them to go up and smoke. That's going to be an extremely ugly situation. I don't care how good a prepper you are, unless you live in a deep cave, you're going to be in it for a long time. A few decades, you're going to be in a world of hurt. So we got to get this grid situation taken care of, and we got to get those spent fuel rods taken care of. It's unconscionable that we have this situation in this country today. We have such a critical, catastrophic failure that could occur that would be so catastrophic to our country, and there's so many root causes that could make it happen. The likelihood is too high, the consequences is too high, and they're covering it up. That's why I'm out here telling you, I'm out here screaming in the wind that we got to do something. Let's get it done. I don't want to be like a prophet in Israel, you know, wearing my sackcloth and ashes, you know, trying to tell everybody, whoa, 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 whoa. We can do something about it, guys. We really can. Of course, they tell people things they could do too, right? So we can do something about this, but we got to do it. We got to make our voices heard. Again, support my channel by checking my links to Tree Leaf Market, or go to prepwithgreg.com. I got specials, 20% off of 25-year food supplies there, prepwithgreg.com. And like I said, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And again, just to finish up here, that is the test stand where they did the vibration mode test. Local power. And we got the test stands for the Redstone rocket, which the center, you know, the center is named Redstone Arsenal. And the rocket was named after the center, not the other way around. The big old generators back there and water tanks for that test stand. They're back there working furiously on that thing today. Makes me wonder what else they're cooking up. And of course, talking about cooking, building 4666. Yikes. If I can get that screen, I can't see what's on my viewfinder here. I don't know if I'm showing you the, there we go. Where's that sign at? There it is. 4666. I kid you not, guys. It's hard for me to see the viewfinder screen. All right, enough said. Hope everybody enjoys the video. Stay safe, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.